How many of you knew Oppo sells phones in Ghana? Well, they have a store at the Accra Mall, and you can also get their devices at Telefonica. I visited the Springtech store and checked some devices out. So this is the Oppo Reno 13F, a budget device made to offer some level of pro features while being relatively affordable. It has some pretty interesting features we'll explore in this video. Features I nearly got injured testing, but to give you a heads up, this is a very interesting device. I'm Desi, and this is my review of the Reno 13F from Oppo. Let's start how we always do by talking about the design. It has a pretty simple design to it, not so much going on, just the logo at the back and the cameras. It's made of a plastic finish on both the back and on the sides, but Oppo has managed to give it a bit of a premium feel, which is really nice. It's protected by Asahi Glass AGC DT Star, which is a dragon tail glass, and according to the manufacturers, offers immense durability for the screen whilst being scratch resistant. I've already got a few more scratches on it, so I don't think that's very accurate in the representation, and I'm definitely not going to try dropping to test its durability. On the front, however, houses a 6.67 inches 120Hz AMOLED display with a peak brightness of 600 nits. It's pretty bright in indoor usage, watching videos looks great, colors are punchy and crisp, but a bit oversaturated. Screen is fluid. It being a 120Hz AMOLED display makes this possible, and you wouldn't notice screen stutters whilst making use of it. The screen also has a hole cutout to house the selfie camera with a microphone on the top, whilst having an under-display fingerprint scanner, which I have found to be quite fast based on the device price range, being a mid-range device. Not as fast as you get on flagships, as I have noticed a little delay. To the right side of the Oppo Reno 13F houses the power and volume buttons. To the top, a microphone and a speaker grill. To the left, absolutely nothing. And to the bottom, you get a SIM card slot, a microphone, a USB-C charging port, and another speaker grill. It's water resistant with support for full immersion in up to 2 meters of water for 30 minutes and can survive 80 degrees hot water, which I'll later test in this video. You can get the device in 3 colors from the graphite grey, plum purple, and the luminous blue I have right here. The Oppo Reno 13F goes for around $400, that can be around 5,700 Ghana cedis to around 6,000, and with a device at this price, they have made sure to offer a battery that can last you for days. So during my usage, I have never really ever drained it. It has a 5,800 mAh battery and is said to be able to last you for 2 days or 3 days on a single charge, and it's quite possible, especially if you're not a heavy user, and should be able to hit that mark easily. But for someone like me, it's most likely going to last an entire day on continuous usage from playing games on the go, watching videos, posting, and just playing around the device. It supports 45-watt wire charging. That should get you from 0% to 44% in around 30 minutes, which is fairly fast considering the battery capacity, but doesn't support wireless charging in any way, only reverse wire charging. I've not had any complaints in terms of battery usage. This isn't a device you have to carry a power bank around with. You are perfectly guaranteed continuous battery life throughout the day. Now to the cameras. There are 3 cameras at the back as well as a selfie camera on the front, making a total of 4 cameras on the Oppo Reno 13F. So starting with the rear, you are getting a 50 megapixel f1.8 camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, a macro camera as well as a 32 megapixel selfie camera. It takes 4K images, nothing breathtaking, but it focuses on capturing images as best as it can. In wireless environment, it takes good enough images and retains some level of details. Colors do look vibrant and shadows and mid-tone are not blown out. And due to its water-resistant capabilities, you are able to capture videos and pictures in underwater photography without any issues. For videos, it supports 4K up to 30 FPS and 1080p up to 120 FPS on the main camera and 1080p up to 30 FPS on the front-facing camera. I'm really glad Oppo didn't use the older Helio chipset most of its competitors use, especially for mid-range devices. Though the Oppo Reno 13F doesn't come with the latest and greatest chipset, it does offer a decent chipset. It comes with the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 from 2022, which brings power and efficiency to the performance of the Oppo Reno 13F. It feels fluid, runs smoothly, and I haven't run into any issues. The chip handles even the latest version of Android system really well without any input lags anywhere. It runs Android 15 right out of the box, bringing a ton of new AI features including Gemini, start at 8GB RAM with 128GB internal storage, all the way up to 12GB RAM with 512 internal storage, with support for UFS 3.1 for fast read and write speeds. You also get support for SD card expansion with the expansion slots found in the SIM card tray. One thing I've noticed is the device has loudspeakers and they sound really clear, and I'm actually impressed. Now remember I spoke earlier about certain features that nearly injured me whilst I was testing it. So I said it can withstand up to 30 minutes in 2 meters of water and also 80 degrees hot water. I tried it and nearly burnt myself. But it's impressive the device is able to still function after such a test, and I have no idea who would willingly place their phone in hot water. But what I know is it's made that way for people who accidentally drop their devices, and hot water could be a situation some people would find themselves in. Bars. Now the big question is this a device you're willing to purchase at almost 6,000 cedis? With all the features highlighted, its ability to withstand situations other devices in its price point can't? Or would you consider other major devices from its competitors? That's an answer I really want to get from you, so by all means do leave a comment on this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider leaving a like on this video as well as subscribing to my channel. I'm Desi, thank you for watching. I'll catch you again in my next video. Peace.